fight into the Rayquaza pit. I really like that VN Troller made sure that he take out Celeste first, just because of the fact that it has its hyperspace hold, which can bring back the team to the base, get some recovery, essentially go back with a fresh set of health, a set, bar of HP, and like it has a unite move as well, which is rings and bound, which could then bring them back again and teleport them back into the game as well. So just making sure that wouldn't happen. No more no more synergy for not synergy, but rather no more recovery for them happening. Ensures them that hey, we can dominate this game. We have more damage than them. They won't be able to recover back going into this Rayquaza fight.
I mean, as much as they wanted to try and play together, right? With
Right.
and out of 52 teams.
Out of 52, again, it still surprises me that we were able to gather 52 teams for what, a clap?
Yeah, right. I mean, we were trying to get a prize, right?
Yeah, we were genuinely trying to get a prize. Unfortunately, things happen, but obviously for the next time we would, most likely.
At least we got a camera for the audience, right? So they can see us. I'm not sure they care that much.
Right.
But
at least
at least
it
you see
doesn't
our
look
face.
like it doesn't look like a basement anymore.
Yeah. Right. We have lighting now. It's a beautiful place now.
It is a beautiful place now. Yeah. But here you go, game number. I think our director just told us, just keep on mentioning the basement thing.
No,
so
okay.
yeah. So anyway, we are gonna be
for real.
for real. But we're gonna be changing a bit of the graphics in just a bit. We still have the draft pick graphics right now.
But it's okay. We see
the
the
EV.
center one. Yeah, we see the EV.
We see the
The
EV.
cathartic EV run.
Yeah.
Just so
Which
cute.
you kind of like anyway.
Easy dunk right there. Just a casual dunk right there for the EV.
Which is what they're doing as well. The reason why they're doing that is the reason why they're doing that is they're trying to get some stacks, because we have 3 items here that stacks, and you get permanent stat increase until the end of the game. So it stacks for 6 times. Irregardless of how many points you have in the that you dunk in. That's why they try to dunk as less as possible, so that it would be dunked in as soon as possible, as quickly as possible. Look at that right now. Speaking of as quick as possible, VN Troller is doing quick work of Ethan Omento right now, taking down 2 in the process, maybe even 3, but they are getting answered back here by Ethan Omento. Remember, yeah, there we go, 3 KOs for Kaze.
And it's not over.
It's not over. Look at that, Urshifu already at low health was able to get in a Citrus Berry to recover some. But man, that was really huge still.
Almost a trip to the Pokemon Center.
Almost a trip to the Pokemon,
Not quite.
Pokemon Center.
But 20 to 9, less than 2 minutes in.
Yeah, less than
Very
2
high
minutes
tempo.
in. It's still the Pokemon game, you can see a bit of a dominance here for VN Troller, which would be a lot here going into the first set of objectives, right? So if they're dominating now, then definitely they would have more of an advantage going to the major objectives, and going to be able to secure this middle burst as well at 8-minute mark is going to hit the spot as well into that the Zoroark. And look at that, level 8 right now, even before the 7-minute 30 seconds mark.
So Zoroark's doing whatever he wants right now. It's working out very, very well for him. Very deep though. Leafeon gonna be caught.
Oh.
No, actually, it's gonna be the other way around. Evan trying to get him, and he does.
Does definitely get it in as well. And this is going to be a very dangerous spot here for Issa and Omento if Zoroark is going to be able to take in that Unite move as well. But at the same time, we have to take note that Urshifu into the side of Issa and Omento is currently at level 8 as well. But we have to consider as well the levels of the other teammates. We can definitely see that Issa and Omento here has more of an XP advantage towards that of VN Troller. But in terms of like team fights, we can see that VN Troller definitely has the advantage.
Definitely. There's another objective going their way here. Leafeon coming just straight back from base.
Oh, there we
Not
go.
gonna be able to make it back into the fight.
Yeah, and level 9 Zoroark right now. Still same with the Urshifu as well. Both of these 2 Pokemon, the only Pokemon in the game right now that has access to their Unite moves. But let's find out how they're going to be using it right here. Not quite yet.
Not
Trying to, going to try to get up for the Reggie Elecki. Maybe that is going to be the spot where we'll see the clash here. Yes, sir. There's two Pokemon right now with the Unite move. Leafeon has Emerald 2-step as well.
Bit of a poke here once again. He'll be able to heal right back up. So playing around that goalpost. They'll both be knocked up though. Beautifully done.
Yeah, beautifully done here, but the Emerald 2-step of the Leafeon going to be able to knock them up and taking out the Hoopa as well. And likewise, there goes the Alolan Ninetales as well. Isen Omento trying to do some pressure down bottom as VN Troller is going to be able to destroy the first Squirtle up top.
Wow. Okay.
It was
back
a pretty,
and forth.
Yeah, it was a pretty good. It was a pretty good trade.
Back and forth. We go here. 5 minutes, almost 5 minutes in. Still. Actually, yeah, Urshifu has caught up with the level of Zoroark.
Yeah, I mean, it was on the same level as the Zoroark anyway. Since earlier, 11, 11, 9, 9. We have 10, 10 as well.
There we go with my math again. It's just failing me when it matters the most.
But there you go. Zoroark currently at level 12 as well does have access. Everyone into the side of being Troller has access to their Unite moves. In comparison to that of Isen Omento, which only 3 of them has access. Never mind, it's 4 now. Lapras still doesn't have any, but it's fine because it's just Lapras Express, giving a bit of a mobility, but still, if used properly, can actually knock up opponents as well. There we go. Everyone is United now.
I think that's what they're waiting for.
Yeah, before a clash, right? Emerald 2-step popped in as early as possible. Look at that. Oh, Perish Song, but never mind. Was able to get away, but unfortunately, Ice Beam is going to take it up. There you go.
Knock up once again there. Your Blastoise will be able to go away there, turning away with that one.
Yeah, they have to make quick work of here because there's a certain distance that the Reggie, the Reggies at the bottom, right? There's a certain distance which they will go back to their original position and recover some health. In comparison to Reggie Elecki, which yes, to a certain distance would go back to their to go back to its position, but doesn't recover its health.
Yeah.
So,
before the leash breaks, or
yeah,
is that what you call it?
Yeah. So you have to be careful about that because especially if you're bursting them down on that limit, you might just be wasting your moves altogether to bursting down that Reggie bottom.
Very important.
Yeah. Which would then be a opportunity for the other team to actually steal down, the Reggie bottom.
Yeah, we're talking about Reggies here. VN Troller just posturing for that one right before, and they do get it.
They were able to get in the Reggie Elecki, was able to get in the Rings Amount as well, and bring everyone down to finally destroy this. First Skogul down bottom as they that is a very good option to select as well, just because of the fact that Reggie Elecki is up top, making sure that no one, or at least they outnumber anyone who's down bottom for each Sentimental. Now VN Troller doing the work right now, going to be able to take down one again, but it is going to be Urshifu against the world here with the help of the Snorlax Unite move. Unfortunately, not going to hit anyone at all, which is a very good thing as well for VN Troller because they were able to disengage, because the more that they went in, I think Urshifu would be able to take them all. Well, if not all, then most of them.
Exactly, and you have to be wary about spacing, especially against an Urshifu. Right?
That's true.
The knockups and CC.
I mean, we saw earlier, like it's a 1v5. And it was doing pretty well, doing a lot of damage, and it's almost not getting knocked out. Its HP was pretty good as well, on a good on a good spot.
Yeah, a good spot indeed here. To go before this crucial fight, will they go for the bottom objective?
It's not going to be enough time because the raid phase is going to be coming up in 10 seconds after that spawn, so it's going to go away as we now prepare into the raid phase fight. This is going to be potentially the final team fight as well for this match. So let's find out who's going to be able to do some initiatives here to take down this raid phase, or maybe take out the other team first before the raid phase. And here you go, VN Troller just trolling in and using this raid phase to bait out Isen Omento.
Okay, Leafeon is a bit far though right now.
Right. I think they're trying to get in their levels, level 13 upgrades, so that they can, be ready for that team fight. But at the same time, I think, yeah, just look at that. Just rotate it to get a flank, and let's find out if that's gonna work out. Phantom Forest is gonna be popped up, Hydro Typhoon as well, and here we go, powering up to knock up everyone into the side, right, of the controller, but it's not going to work out for them. Not quite a 1-for-1 trade for them, and here you go. Once again, ring step is gonna be popped up. There you go, but only one has been taken out, and everyone inside of the controller right now low on HP, and Isonomento was able to procure, those KOs as well. Very beautiful stuff for Isonomento. Unfortunately, the controller was able to adjust immediately that they weren't able to take down everyone inside of the controller, not giving any advantage to Isonomento, and now they were able to go back to their base, recover the HP, and now we're ready for another engagement, round two of the team fight. So let's find out whoever there's be able to take this one out. It is going to be, however, it is going to be the controller. Not only that, but also getting a team wipe, and I think that is already the game here. And just like that, the controller at the very last moment, very beautiful adjustment, going back and getting ready for game number 2, even without the help of the Hoopa, was just beautiful.
That re-engage in the end, they just ran straight for it. They weren't ready. I think cooldowns were also still
right and
unavailable there. So
right, I mean, at the same time, they were able to take down a lot here instead of the controller, but unfortunately for Isonomento, they were not able to burst out a Rayquaza as quick as possible, that the controller was able to just get back and steal it away from them.
Oh my, once again, Kaze
Kaze
on that Zoroark. That has been his magic pick throughout this tournament.
The tournament, yeah. Definitely a comfort pick here. Going throughout the entire tournament. As we have mentioned again, they just want to have their comfort picks, their comfort strategy work out, they don't even need to, and as I mentioned, they don't even need to change anything.
Exactly.
Just to play, a bit better than last time, as you can see here as well. Look at this, set here with that of their Urshifu, 91k of damage, really huge stuff, as we can see as well, really dominating, and was able to take down a lot of damage as well, with 51k damage taken.
Kaze still giving them a run for their money. And like you said, right, they were a bit under leveled towards the end for Decent in that Rayquaza fight, so they had to split it up a bit. And it was a long fight, but after that re-engage, when they thought they had the Rayquaza, it was just the reverse Uno card.
Reverse Uno card once again, and the controller. I think this is what happened yesterday as well. Quite a turnaround for the controller against Stella Luna, our last stream game yesterday. So really interesting stuff here for the controller, and it's now going to be waiting for the grand finals right now as Isonomento goes down up bottom for the lower bracket. So there's still a chance that we might be able to see a repeat of this match. Hopefully, if that very likely to happen as well. And if that does happen, I hope that Isonomento would be able to adjust back against to the controller, and if they do, then we'll get your ever favorite reset.
Who doesn't want to reset?
Who doesn't want to reset?
Who doesn't want to reset?
So, yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be setting up the next games. That is going to be the lower bracket round 7. But with that being said, we're going to have our short break. So, go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Pokemon action only here at 2D Ventures.